guys, Chill Wheel 704 Racing here, and I'm here with my good friend Mr. Frankie and his play tour. You guys check it out. One of his projects he's had his eye on for a while. Y'all see the name Porsche in the house. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Frankie?
Hey guys, how's it going?
All right, okay.
This is my 2001 Porsche 911. It's a Carrera 4, which stands for four-wheel drive. And it's been my project car for like 6 months at this point. It was intended to be a project car from the start, so I was not looking for a perfect condition. One thing that matters with these cars is having a good repair or maintenance history from the previous owner. So that's what I invested in. Asked for documentation, took it to an independent shop for the shop to take a look at it, and so far all the bones were good. And then the rest of the stuff I just started to slowly repair, bring it back to its original state. And yeah, that's what it is in a nutshell. So
okay, yeah, I'm loving this version. You say 911, right?
Yep.
Okay.
The engine is all the way in the rear, behind the rear axle.
Gotcha. And what year is this again, Mr. Frankie?
Yeah, this is a 2001. This body shape and headlight came out in 1998. I think that was the model year. And then in 2002, they changed a little bit the design of the headlight. So that was the last year, 2001, with this design of the headlight and also the engine. So this is a 3.4 flat 6 engine. After 2001, 2002, they went to a 3.6 liter flat 6 engine. Same kind of design, it's just a little bit bigger displacement.
Yeah.
And a little bit of a different internal. So other than that, they're pretty similar.
As your project car, what are some other things? What's the plan for the future? What do we got going on?
Well, it's still going through that essentially restoration to its OEM form. I'm not looking at modifying stuff beyond that. But it's at the end of the day, it's a 23, 24 years old car.
Yeah.
So far I've tried to address the most critical things. I try to flush all of the fluids. One thing I did not flush was the power steering fluid. It's just a little bit more cumbersome, but I changed transmission fluid. I flushed the entire coolant system and replaced 4 coolant pipes that were old and getting cracked at that point. The biggest things was the brake fluid, which after the first week of driving the car, even without pushing the brakes too hard, you would get that feeling of the brake pedals starting to become soft. So as soon as I changed the brake fluid, it improved radically right away.
Sure.
One thing I still need to do is change the brake pads and the in the discs. So you cannot tell it from here, but if you look really close, you're gonna see like a really large lip on the edge of the rotors.
Yeah, I see.
So it's like I already can feel after the pedal travels a lot more than it should be.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, and then the entire shocks, so struts in the front and shocks in the back, have been replaced. What I already bought but I haven't timed, that's going to be my spring project, is replacing all the control arms, all of the links front and back, because all of the bushings from those control arms and links are rotten out.
Sure.
It vibrates a little bit on the road and all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be the next thing.
Well, a little bit at a time. I understand that being a project and rebuilding all that good stuff is,
and I'm all doing it myself, so I'm taking my time and learning as I go through that. Like a lot of the things I've done here, I never done before in any other car.
Yeah.
Not just because the Porsche, just right in general to any other car. So
Sure.
it's a nice learning curve, So I'm glad to see that it's not that difficult as I would expect.
Yeah.
Even though it's an European exotic car, it's old enough to where it's still easy to work on.
So for you European Porsche lovers out there, because I know you're gonna have something to say, let's disregard his hat with says Cadillac. It's cold out. It's about 50 degrees. It's cold, so the Cadillac hat was convenient to bargain for him to put on. So before I see the comments about my man is driving a 911 Porsche with a Cadillac hat, the hat is keeping him warm.
Right.
Yeah. So hey man, I'm loving the car, man. Project wise, so love to maybe get some time with you again, as you continue to get your baby where you want to have it.
Yep. It's coming along slowly and nicely, so fingers crossed the engine's not blowing up.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, that's good. That's important. I know about that. Yeah. Hey guys, if you didn't notice too, it is a convertible drop top, as you want to call it. Too cold out, so we're not gonna have that down today. But so yeah, definitely, man.
That's another thing that's likely gonna be fixed next year, because the top itself is fine. It's not leaking or anything. I tested that, but the hydraulic rams or the pistons that actually made the movement of dropping the top down are not working. So they need to be rebuilt.
Yeah. Essentially,
all of the seals need to be replaced. I have the fluid to do it, but someone needs to rebuild the pistons.
Okay. Well, Frankie, we appreciate it, man. So obviously, I'm sure you have some social tags, if somebody need to kind of get in contact with you.
Oh yeah, sure. Follow me on Art Driven Roads. These days I'm mostly posting photographs, so every once in a while you're gonna see more pictures of this car and other cars as I travel to different car shows and all that kind of stuff. Check me out on YouTube for Art Driven Roads as well. I'm not posting there too often lately, but with this car I'm incentivized to start posting some more, so whenever I have time for it, I'll do it. Yeah, sounds good, man. Y'all definitely check him out, man. So I appreciate the time, and it looked cool out today, but we got out here on a nice Saturday. The sun is out, just look cool, but you guys, is perfect for a ride. So perfect for a ride. Y'all heard that, so y'all had a chance to see his car as well too, going as we were filming today as well too. So Chill Wheel 704 Racing, man. Y'all definitely like, share, and subscribe, man. Tell a friend and get involved, man. Support the cause. Definitely support Mr. Frankie at Art Driven. Thank you, guys.